It is back-to-back time at Briarcliff MX. We've got a 22.5 450 factory edition, 22 MC350, and my 22.5 450 factory edition. Okay, let's start with the 250. This bike has the forks that came stock on that bike. So these are stock air forks from a 22 MC350. It's got a 4.5 rear spring. Boy, it's got this cool Akrapovic slip-on with a spark arrestor and some 997 bars. Now, last time I rode this bike, this was the winner from a suspension point of view. Super plush. And you know what? It still is. Even with the air forks. Now, the Akrapovic I have on it, it's got the spark arrestor, so the second thing that sticks out is just how quiet it is. I really like these 997 bars too. Plush, plush, plush. This is fun. Oh, deep ruts. All right. Smooth power, and it's strong. Finally, a 250 SXF with some partial throttle response. These stock air forks are cool. Stock shock. This bike, I know sometimes I say this new chassis is stiff, but this has zero impression it's got a stiff chassis. I have no clue why this one feels so good, but it feels really good chassis. All right, this bike, it's got a WP 6500 spring forks that used to be on that bike, 4/8 springs, full Yosh. Rideworks, Brad put a, I think that is a Race Tech bladder kit in the shock. And it's got some Nacstar wheels, I think they're called, and MX32 Scorpion mid-soft tires. I rode this bike last week. Oh, right away, feel those wonderful 6500 spring forks. You know what else? Boy, that Yosh. Boy, the Yosh woke it up. The bike was fun before, but now it's got some juice. Man, that's noticeable. I like that feel. Might have to take another lap on my favorite, deep rut, 350. Oh, nice and stable up over the little chop. Those are good forks. Front tire, maybe not quite as good. But boy, these 350s are good. This even got the stock stiff Niken bars and no rubber mounted handlebar. Oh. There goes my buddy George on his Erzberg. All right, 350. Oh, this thing is nice. Okay, this bike, power, weight, handling, love the ergos, love the compliance of the old frame. This is still a really, really good bike. 2 big thumbs up. All right, last one. This is my 450 Factory Edition. It's all stock except for the cone valve forks. Let's see how the big monster feels today. They're riding other bikes. Big power. Yeah, that's that 450. And this MX33 front just feels better traction. Oh, this engine is just fun. Boy, is it ever fast. Big power. Now, the front of these bikes just feel a little wider, but forks feel amazing. Rear shock is not bad. I'd love to have I think maybe we'll get Brad to put the bladder in this one and soften up the rear shock a little bit. It's pretty stable over that. All right, let's take her back. 250, 450, 350. All right, this new engine is amazing. Love the ergos, love the new engine. Cone valve forks are always great. They're so much better than the air forks. Rear shock still a little thick, damping for me, but I got the clickers open, so it's quite rideable. This is big power. This compresses space and time between corners. This, man, it's still my favorite combination of power, weight, handling. It's just agile. It really works good. And with the mods Dave's put on, it's a really good bike. This is in the race for my favorite 250F. Usually YZ 250Fs are my favorite, but this one is working really good. Super quiet. Love the ergos. The chassis, the frame, suspension works great. Man, they're all good bikes. 2 thumbs up.